There's a problem happening in schools across America. It isn't taking place in the classrooms, the hallways, or out on the field. Yet, it is instead affecting lunchrooms and cafeterias across the country. More and more in the news, we are hearing about students being served inadequate lunches.
Kids are used to tacos and French fries.
Healthy school lunches are critical in the fight against childhood obesity.
Eating school lunches frequently, they were also more likely to be heavier and to be obese.
We have branded food products in schools is because the food companies see this as an opportunity to market their brand.
These unhealthy diets have led to a childhood obesity epidemic affecting the youth. The percentage of obese students in school has more than tripled since the 1970s, and recent data shows that nearly 1 in 5 school children aged 6 to 19 is obese. After hearing how many schools were lacking in lunches, we decided to go out and ask the students whether or not they believe their school is doing the best they can do to offer them healthy options. We ended up interviewing 6 students, each from different grades, to hear their insight into the topic being presented. Here's what they had to say.
What do you see being offered here at school for lunch?
Maybe not the best of food. I mean, it's not the worst. I can't complain too much. Well, I can, because it's pricey and soggy and not very healthy.
Mac and cheese, burgers, quesadillas.
Pizza and chicken tenders and like nasty stuff.
Chicken nuggets, the fries, the burgers. You're stuck with some greasy quesadillas or, some soggy chicken, maybe a soggy burger with some soggy French fries.
Usually hamburgers,
Chicken nuggets, fries, burgers, cookies.
Ice cream. Ice cream's there too. I see chips, like candy, chocolate, sodas.
Big, what are they? The chicken parm sandwiches, like quesadillas. People be dipping them in barbecue sauce and honey mustard.
A lot of greasy stuff, which is bad.
What does your diet consist of while you're here at school?
Junk food, like chicken nuggets, but, it makes do.
Whatever they have. Usually not salads and stuff because, I don't know, they're expensive.
It's very overpriced for not that great food.
Usually for lunch, I'll probably just get an Italian combo with my thing and they're very good.
When I come to school, I normally will get cheese quesadillas or the buffalo chicken wrap from the cafeteria.
Well, if I bring lunch, it's not too bad. But if I do have to buy lunch, you try to get the salad, but they put so much other stuff in that salad too. The only healthy-ish one, they shove all this blue cheese in it. Nobody likes blue cheese.
What food do you see the students eating here?
I see a lot of the students either eating the cheeseburgers or the buffalo chicken wrap. A lot of people get, and a lot of people also get the cheese quesadillas.
I don't know, quesadillas and Philly cheesesteak.
Basically the same as me. A lot of quesadillas with barbecue sauce. I see a lot of people eating the burgers and chicken.
Cheeseburger and fries for sure. A lot of my friends and the rest of the people get that.
There's a lot of people that eat the mac and cheese or the quesadillas.
Just a bunch of immense fried things, or baked, I guess, because they're so squishy.
Do you believe the school offers healthy options for students?
No. Nah, some of it's good,
In my opinion, I believe it does not.
I don't think they offer enough healthy options. They have salads, but they're not really that good. So.
And they have some salads in the fridge, but not really.
They offer salads, but are they really the best?
Get a salad, but the lettuce is always looking a little dirty, a little, you know what I mean, a little. She's had better days.
It's really hard to keep healthy when I'm at school because I either when I get really hungry, I either want chips or I want candy, and there's not a healthier alternative, so can't really really keep healthy.
Try to have healthy options that are like hot food. Not everything has to be chicken nuggets and fries, you know?
Once we finished interviewing the students, we decided to make our way to the cafeteria to see what the school was preparing for that day. We saw that the day's lunch consisted of French fries, cookies, hamburgers, mozzarella sticks, and cheese quesadillas, all high-calorie, low-energy meals. As for drinks, the school was offering many soft drinks such as sodas and artificially sweetened drinks, while the snack consisted of a variety of candy. After seeing what the cafeteria was offering, we checked out the vending machines, which acts as an alternative meal option for some students, due to it being cheaper. Within the vending machine, its options featured candy, cupcakes, cookies, chips, and Pop-Tarts. Yet, as for healthy options, students had the choice of an energy bar. Upon further inspection, we began to realize that the healthy options were not only scarce, but also less cost-effective. For example, a bag of fruit snacks costs $1, whereas a protein bar costs $2. Overpriced healthy options didn't just stop at snacks, yet continued to the drinks, where a can of soda would cost a student $1, compared to a bottle of water, which would end up costing a student $1.50. For example, if a student were to follow the same routine for a week, which would consist of a salad, an energy bar, and a bottle of water, it would end up costing them $47.50. Yet, if a student followed the opposite routine, which would consist of burger and fries, a bag of chips, and a can of soda, it would end up costing them $35.50 a week, a $10 price difference. Following what we ended up learning, and after seeing what was being offered, we turned to the school lunch administrator, John, in order to hear his point of view on the issue being presented.
As a school lunch administrator, what do you offer for lunch?
What do we offer? We offer sandwiches, hot meals, French fries, sodas, some desserts, snacks. We have some burgers. We have some pasta. You know, different sorts of things.
How do you make your food selection options?
Well, I try to think as a teenager, as a high school student. In other words, I've run delis in my time. I've owned several delis, and I think like if these students were walking into my deli, what might they order? Would it be a chicken parmesan sandwich? Would it be a pasta if I had pasta for a special? Would it be a burger? So that's the way I go about setting the menu, trying to think what they might want.
Do you believe that the options for students are healthy?
Yeah, they're healthy as we can make them and be able to sell them. When you think about it, you know, what is healthy? I mean, what is healthy? You're talking about 13, 14, 15. Everything in the world is healthy for 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When you get my age, you got to worry about health. It needs to be considered, but also needs to be considered, are they going to eat it? Are they going to come in here, walk in, and say, well, I don't like that, there's nothing here that I like, and then not eat? You know what I mean? So the primary thing is to try to make something that they'll pick.
So we asked some students about the school lunches and their opinions on it.
Yeah.
And here's what they had to say. Believe the school offers healthy options for students.
I don't think they offer enough healthy options. They have salads, but they're not really that good.
They have like salads in the fridge. Not really.
It's really hard to keep healthy when I'm at school because I either when I get really hungry, I want chips or I want candy, and it's not like a healthy alternative. So I can't really keep healthy.
Try to have healthy options that are
The majority,
not everything has to be chicken nuggets and fries, you know?
See now, what they're saying is not true. What they're saying is not true. Like she just said, it's like chicken nuggets and fries all the time. Now today we have a cold sandwich, a cold grinder. We have a hot grinder. Burgers made. We have chicken wings, which is the fried option. But see, they saying this, you know, like first of all, somebody said the salads are not that good. The salads are great. I mean, the salads are great. If you know anything about salads, those are great salads. Everything that I make is a quality product. I don't skip on anything. But see, opinion about healthy items. Now, if I made, let's say I made something that was with alfalfa sprouts and stuff like that, you're talking about children. You're not talking about adults. They're not going to eat it. You know, they could talk all they want, especially the ones that were on here, because I know who they are and I know what they do. See, there's nobody that comes and buys my food that I don't know what they do and what they eat. All right? And when you watch these people go to the vending machine 6 times before lunch and eat chips and stuff, and then they want to make a suggestion that something should be healthy, they're just talking to talk. They're not talking out of any real knowledge. What happens is the fried item every day, the chicken, like if it's a chicken nugget, a chicken tenders, first thing out the door, first thing to run out. All right. So it's really not about they're searching for healthy items. See, so that means they're full of something that I don't carry, bologna. Okay. They're complaining, well, it's fun. You know what I mean? That's what it is. These are teenagers. What's your favorite thing? Would you rather have a salad with alfalfa sprouts and some tomatoes, or would you like to have a nice big chicken parmesan wedge? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. And when you do a job like this, you just can't do anything and then take it and throw it in the garbage.
So out of everything you offer, you wouldn't change anything?
Oh, I wouldn't. If I make it, I wouldn't change it. Everything is my budget too, the price and budget. I wouldn't change anything that I make. I would like to be able to make a lot more, but it's just not feasible here. It's quick lunch. I would rather, it would be nice if I could make it as the person ordered it, like you do every place else, but we can't do that. We have to make them up, put them in the holders, and serve them 3 times. But if they have any suggestions as to something that they will eat, a healthy suggestion that they think I'll make it. I have no problem with making it. You know what I mean? But primary is that I try to make something that they will eat, because I don't want them to walk in here, walk out, and have to go another 2.5 hours hungry. All right, so that's my primary thing.
Some suggestions that students presented included replacing soft drinks, such as sodas, with healthier options, such as fruit juices, pre-made smoothies, teas, and flavored waters. As for food, students suggested offering a variety of sandwiches and wraps, soups, healthy snack brands, and more offerings of fruits and vegetables. Another proposal that students offered was the possibility of offering a salad bar instead of cold pre-made salads. It would allow students to be able to customize their own salads while receiving a proper diet. Some offerings could consist of fresh vegetables for nutrients, sides of chicken or meats for protein, and cheese for calcium. Though the school may offer healthy options, it is certainly not enough for students to be actively participating in. Hopefully, in the future, the school will be able to see turnover in unhealthy options and a replacement of more nutritional items suggested by the students.